Every single morning, I have 30 new sales prospects that are ready to be contacted. The research has already been done and the personalized messages have already been written. These are sitting in a spreadsheet waiting for me before my alarm even goes off. And this process takes no more than 5 minutes. Let me show you exactly what this process looks like. Claude has a feature that most people don't even know about yet. It's called Scheduled Tasks. You write a prompt once, you set a schedule, and Claude's going to run it automatically. You could set it for daily, you could set it for weekly, you could set it for monthly, whatever it is that you need for that task, you set it in Claude and then you forget about it. I've been using it to completely automate my outbound prospecting. And today I'm going to show you the setup, the live demo, and the actual output that I get from these tasks. All right, here's LinkedIn Sales Navigator. If you're doing B2B outreach, you're probably in here every day. For me personally, for the AI agency that I'm running, I set up saved searches for the target industries that I want to get in contact with. We have real estate agents, salon and spa owners, insurance, plumbing, and HVAC and dental. You can customize this for whatever the vertical it is that your business is looking to target for your sales process. With the manual process, I open each search. I have to click through every profile, read their background, write something personalized, log it, and then move on to the next one. 30 prospects used to take me about 2 hours whenever I was doing it manually by hand. And the quality would drop the deeper I got into those sessions because I would be running out of mental energy to personalize. This is the greatest value add that Claude Scheduled Tasks has for me. Because now whenever I don't have to worry about doing the manual prospecting and I can just worry about the reaching out and writing the personalized messages, it increases the quality for all the prospects that I get in contact with because I'm able to just copy and paste based on the research that Claude Scheduled Tasks has already done for me. Now we're going to take a look at what it looks like when Claude is actually running this task. So here we have the scheduled task running live. You can see Claude is going through each of my saved searches in LinkedIn Navigator. It's using Claude and Chrome to actually browse LinkedIn, open each search. It's going to read the profiles of those searches and pull the data. On the right, we can see the progress. We have real estate agents it's going through, auto repair, salon and spa, insurance. It's working through all of them. This whole process is going to take 10 to 15 minutes. And the best part is that I don't have to touch anything. Most automation tools, you need to export CSVs, you have to set up an API, or connect 5 different things. This was one prompt that it took me, and Claude's going to handle everything else. Now let's take a look at exactly how I set this up. Here we have the scheduled task inside Claude. You can see I have my name Daily LinkedIn Outreach that's going to run every day at 8 a.m. The reason I chose 8 a.m. is because in order for the scheduled task to work, your computer has to be awake. So every day I'm awake at 8 a.m., normally working on something else. And while I'm working on that other task, I can have Claude running this task in the background so that whenever I'm ready to move on to my prospecting for the day, my 30 contacts are ready to be contacted. The description that I have here is simple. I want Claude to research 30 new LinkedIn Sales Navigator prospects and append personalized messages to the outreach spreadsheet that we'll go over later. But the key is in the instruction, and this is where you tell Claude exactly how we want it to think so that we're able to get the exact outcomes that we want. This task is completely customizable. So you can see I tell it the tone that I want, professional casual for LinkedIn, and short paragraphs. I tell it what to include in each message. We want to mention their role, their company, something specific about their business so it looks like we took the time to actually go to their profile and research a little bit about the person. The question that we have at the end of each message should be relevant to their industry. We're going to tell what we want the format of the output to be. So for me personally, all I care about is the first name, the company, the location, and then I want it to have a subject line for a message and a body as well. And then I also tell it to check against the existing spreadsheet so it doesn't include the same person twice in the output. This whole setup took me about 5 minutes. All I had to do was write the prompt once and make some tweaks so that it was optimized for what I wanted. I picked the schedule and it's been running every morning since. But the setup doesn't really matter if the output is garbage. So let's take a look at exactly what this produces. So here's what I have waiting for me each morning. We have a spreadsheet that has 30 prospects that are researched, categorized by the industries that I set on the front end. So we have real estate agents, salon and spas, insurance, plumbing and HVAC, dental and medical, and each one has their name, title, company, and location. Let's take a look at the messages. These aren't just copy and paste templates. Each one's going to reference something specific about that person's business. So this is what happens for me every morning automatically at 8 a.m. What used to take me over 2 hours to get in contact with 30 prospects in LinkedIn Sales Navigator now takes me no more than 10 to 15 minutes each day. Whenever I wake up in the morning, I have this spreadsheet that's already been created for me, and I can get right to work on starting to get in contact with potential prospects. If this was useful for you, please feel free to subscribe. I'm going to continue putting out videos like this each and every week that are walking through workflows that I actually use to run my AI agency. If you'd like us to build something like this for your business, feel free to check us out at getprofitpulse.io. We run a free audit for all small and local businesses where we take a look at your business, your website, your lead flow, your response time. We make suggestions on how you could start to implement AI and automated workflows into your business. Or if you'd rather learn yourself, feel free to check out our business AI for Founders, where we teach you how to create a business all the way from idea all the way to scaling that business using AI at every step of the way.